welcome to the Well Gut Project. My name is Carrie. So this video was going to be a what I eat in a day video during a reintroduction, and I was going to be testing garlic, and I totally messed it up. So for the past week I've been eating extremely strict low FODMAP, I've been really careful, and then yesterday I went out for brunch, and it was a place I've been to a lot, and there's a dish I usually have. It's kind of like sourdough bread, and it's a little bit of avocado, loads of grilled tomatoes and a bit of wilted spinach, and it's really nice. And I've had it a lot, and I normally double check that there's garlic. But because I didn't normally kind of know it's okay, this time I didn't check that it didn't have any garlic or onion, and it did. I guess I just changed things up in the kitchen, and I didn't notice until after I'd finished it, and I was thinking, oh, this spinach tastes amazing. So then a few hours later I was in the bathroom like, yep, no, garlic, great, can't do the reintroduction tomorrow. Wouldn't be a very good test. So instead, this is a what I eat in a day video when I'm recovering from accidentally eating garlic. I tend to crave really filling, kind of hearty but very simple food when I've had an upset stomach. Partly as well because the weather's really cold. But yeah, I kind of crave stodgier foods. So for breakfast, I kind of had my standard porridge, maple syrup, blueberries, and a big dollop of peanut butter. Then sort of late morning, I had some kind of lightly fried potatoes with some kale and tomatoes and mixed herbs with some salt and pepper. And that's like a very, very simple, quick kind of go-to meal. I do quite a lot actually, just because I know it's like, if I'm hungry, it's there, and it doesn't upset me at all. And then now I'm going to make some pasta. And it was actually one that was on my Instagram the other day, and it is very quick and simple to make, so it'll be a good one to show you. Oh, if you hear any noises, it's because I'm pet sitting this guy. This is Bobby, and he always snores even if he's not sleeping. Bless him. So here I have 100 grams of buckwheat pasta put onto boil, and then in a frying pan I'm just going to put in about 1 tablespoon of pine nuts and toast them until they're golden. Yeah, so this is the pasta I'm using. I've been trying out lots of different gluten-free pastas lately. So all the supermarkets seem to be bringing out their own brand, which are actually pretty decent. And these ones are from Sainsbury's, it's buckwheat, and it's not super expensive like buckwheat penne usually would be in like a health food store. And I really like it actually. You want food, don't you? You're hoping for some scraps. Or just a convenient place to sit. Oh, and obviously I'm drinking lots of water to rehydrate. So the pine nuts are toasted, and I'm going to put those aside. And then in a hot dry pan I'm just cooking big chunks of aubergine. I'm going to put a little bit of salt on as well, and that's just a quick way to remove the excess moisture. Okay, a few minutes later you can see it's getting all a bit kind of brown on one side, and I'm just going to add, a lot of oil. I meant to add a little bit, but looking through the camera is not an efficient way to measure things. So I'm just going to fry that now until it's really soft. I just added a little bit of water to help it along, so I didn't have to add more oil. So this is all cooked. I'm going to add a handful or 1 cup worth of spinach. And I'm also going to add a little bit of passata. I didn't have any chives like in the recipe I posted earlier this week, but I'm going to use some basil instead because I have that, and I'm sure it'll taste good. I'm also going to add in a tablespoon of canned green beans, lentils even. So the pasta is done, and I'm going to stir in a little bit of garlic oil into the pasta. I'm going to add the pasta into the sauce, or vegetables. Ooh. So there we are, some pasta. I'm going to put on some basil and adding on these pine nuts. So it's quite a lot later in the day now. I'm having a pre-dinner snack. So I've got a cup of chai tea here, like black chai tea with a splash of oat milk and a little bit of sugar. And then I've also got a bit of a treat, some chocolate chip cookies, which are the Sainsbury's free-from chocolate chip cookies, and they're made with oats, and they're definitely vegan. That's always number one priority. But I can't see anything on the ingredients that looks untoward in terms of low FODMAP. So yeah, and I've had them a few times actually, and they always sit quite well with me. So that is a good option of kind of unhealthy treats you don't have to prepare. And they're £1.30 I think, and you get 8 cookies. So it's not like the worst kind of gluten-free price range item. Oh, actually, I wanted to ask you, and seeing as this is a nice like sitting down with a cup of tea moment, would you be interested in a kind of a closed like Facebook group? Because I was talking to my friend the other day, and she was kind of saying like, oh, I don't know how you do it, being so open, like I would never post about like something like IBS or just in general health issues on social media. Like if I thought my friends were going to see it, I'd feel really embarrassed, like, yeah, which is very understandable. And I know like obviously I'm kind of putting myself out here talking about it, but I definitely could be more detailed or personal, which I'm building up to as I feel more confident, because it is kind of scary. But I could see how, like, if you felt like your friends would see it, if you post it on the Facebook page or in YouTube or Instagram, it might be nice to have somewhere that was like just people in the same boat as you. Like you're not accidentally going to write something about diarrhoea that your boss is going to see, or that guy you fancy. So yeah, maybe I'll make a comment under this and like it or something if you think I should do that, because it'd be nice to have more of a community. And I always feel a bit bad because I always get comments now on like my older videos, so I'll spend quite a lot of time trying to write a good answer, but then of course no one sees that answer because it's all in the older videos. It would only be people who kind of then rewatch it or kind of discover it new and then went through all the comments. So I think on Facebook it'd be quite nice, because I think they have like search functions, and then you could search through keywords and kind of have questions answered that then everyone else can benefit from seeing. So that might be quite fun. And in general, people who comment on these videos are just really nice and lovely. Maybe it's a vegan thing, but yeah, it'd be quite nice, I think, to have a little group. They're not the best dunking biscuits, I have to say. Hello, this is a weird way of filming. So now I'm going to make a stir fry for my dinner. So I've chopped my veggies in advance. I've got a pak choy, some carrot, red pepper, I've got some chopped ginger, and then I'm going to throw in a handful of bean sprouts and a quarter cup worth of lentils. I thought I had some noodles, but I didn't, so I've just got some rice boiling, and I've done loads so I could just have it ready to go throughout the week. So I'm going to use a touch of garlic oil first in the pan. And I'm going to use that oil to saute my chopped ginger. And then after about 30 seconds, I'm going to add in my green lentils. And that's about 1/4 of a cup. So after a minute, I'm going to add all these in. So this is all softened up, but obviously with a nice bit of crunch for stir fry. And then I've got some soy sauce and sesame seed oil that I will pop in here and add some flavour. Being so patient, waiting for food. Okay. So I've just dished it up a little bit. It wouldn't all fit, so I'll probably just come back for the seconds here. But it's 1 cup worth of rice, and then I've got some very concentrated miso soup here, and I can't decide whether or not I'll pour it on top because it might be a bit weird with rice, or just have it on the side. But I love miso soup, so I'm having it either way. So I popped some coriander on top, but it's just a very simple stir fry basically, and I'll have the miso soup on the side. Yeah, dinner. Okay, so I think it's that's kind of me done for the day. I've got some green tea in a green mug, which is the Twinings mint and green tea. And I finished those cookies, so there was that too. Yeah, I hope this was useful to see the kind of things like I just wanted to eat but are still low FODMAP and vegan. And there will be a reintroduction, what to eat in a day video coming, as long as I don't mess up again. And yeah, let me know what you think about having a Facebook group that's private so we can have more discussions and share information. It's so noisy. So from Bobby and me, thank you for watching. Bye.
It's so beautiful, you and me.